Hello friends. So this is a video for Orbit of Joy workshop for Saplings. I'm Parag Bahani and I have been a catalyst of joy. My life significantly changed when I was around 12 or 13 and suddenly I got recognition from nowhere just because of my skill in mathematics. Yes, otherwise I was an average or below average student, but maths gave me an identity. I'm a certified project manager. I'm a B mechanical, MBA in HR, as well as over last 26, 27 years, I have been a life and business coach. I have also been an IT educational specialist. I train a lot of softwares, and out of my own passion, I do a lot of bicycle rides. And in last 5 years, I have done about 11,000 kilometers of cycling all over India, and under the banner of Go Green, Ride with Pride. So what are our offerings? Our offerings are Orbit of Joy workshops, which is signature workshop that we run for age group of 22, 23 plus. And here the objective is as we unfold our journey of life after 22, 23, after typically the education and university graduation, life starts getting complicated. We probably have a lot of hiccups. And that's where I position this workshop as a breakdown maintenance of the life. We also have a workshop of Orbit of Joy Young Minds. That's at the age group of 14 to 22, 23. And that's where we can probably, we are in the stage where we would like to plan the life. We want to probably chalk out our priorities. And that's why I call this as a preventive maintenance of the life. And Orbit of Joy for Saplings. And that's for the age group of 12 to 13. And the primary objective is we want to have the seeds of, maybe thinking in the form of goals, priorities, focus. Yes. And I call this as a design change. If we can make a design change, probably the need for preventive maintenance and need for maybe the breakdown maintenance will reduce, or probably it will manifest in a different form. So this is a design change we want to bring in, and our focus in this orientation is Orbit of Joy for Saplings. So what are our mission, values, and role? So mission is very simple. We want to spread the joy, we want to be the joy, and we want to help people become the ambassador of the joy. What are our values? Simple: right knowledge and complete knowledge. And my role is a catalyst of joy. So during this workshop, I will accelerate the journey of you maybe achieving your focus and priorities faster than ever before. So let me ask you some typical, year 12, 13, a typical teenager, the challenges of the life is the grade and marks pressure, or the haunting question about which way you want to go, after maybe your the initial schooling. You want to go probably become a lawyer, or you want to become a mechanic, or you want to become a teacher, you want to become a doctor, accountant. Yes. Or maybe many of us at the age of around 12, 13, we have a lot of excitement about a lot of sports, maybe football, maybe cricket, maybe baseball, maybe tennis, maybe chess. Yeah. And we are probably split between maybe our sports and education. Or maybe we have a lot of distraction, or maybe we have multiple things going on in life at this stage, and probably we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to probably look at this, we want to look at that, and then we end up doing probably nothing. Or maybe my friends, my colleagues, my schoolmates, my classmates, are they having some kind of peer pressure on me? And probably they are all watching me, they are judging me. Yes, and I want to prove myself. Yes, that's probably a typical challenge we face at the teenage. Or is it about my hobbies versus studies? Yeah, I want to probably give a little bit more focus on my hobbies than maybe the studies. That's what typically happens. We want to probably believe in the fact that there are a lot of successful sports people. There are a lot of successful people who have successfully nurtured their hobbies. I want to probably do the same, or maybe just for pleasure, I want to probably have my hobbies. Or parents expectation, daunting expectation sometimes. And do we want to probably satisfy those expectations of parents? Now, the real life, the way it goes, is messy. We have, hobbies, we have people judging us, we have, things to decide this way or that way. Yeah, we are probably distracted. We have probably our education board exams coming up. Yes, and so we have probably multiple things are lined up as we probably step into teens, and we really don't know, yeah, which way to go. So what the workshop does? Workshop helps you to have fun. Yes, why forget some fun in life, and have, probably fun being focused. So we want to become more focused and yet be funful in the life. So after the workshop, you will subscribe to lifelong new habits. And these habits will help you to be successful forever in your life. So, what the workshop is helping us to do? Workshop is, helping us to nurture our imagination. Yes, the biggest faculty which we have is creating a new possibilities with our imagination. So, workshop also helps us to create a new possibilities and with the imagination. So what the workshop is not. Yes, workshop is not some kind of a discourse. You come here and listen to me and maybe, yes, yeah, probably 6 hours. Don't ask any questions. No, no, no. That's not the workshop is. Yeah. Workshop is not some motivational talk where, you get probably on high for the 2 days or 2 hours or 3 hours and then you're back to normal where you were, or how to make money fast. We are still very small. Let's not talk about making money fast. Neuro linguistic programming. No, no, no. Certainly not. Is some Zumba dancing? No, workshop is not about some dancing. Workshop is not about some stress management. Yeah. So workshop is not about any of these things. So what then workshop is? Workshop is helping us to adjust our focus, prioritize, certain things, and maybe we can then picturize our new life with the visualization, with our imagination, and then we simplify our life with those imagination. And it is highly action and result oriented workshop. So, what is the typical schedule of the workshop? Workshop starts with a day one where we adjust your focus, maybe asking some questions. We help you probably prioritize your life with some answering to some questionnaire, and that's about 2 hours. And then I'll have some gap of maybe 2, 3, 4 days, yeah, wherein you will be doing some homework, and you will probably be visualizing. You'll be writing some logs. You'll be writing some letters, yeah, and then come back to the workshop again to simplify the life. So adjust your focus, visualize, and simplify. Now, you will be subscribing to the new habits after these 3 days of the workshop, or maybe about 4 or 5 days of the workshop. Now, after going through this workshop, you will be going back to your normal life and implement these habits. And when you implement these habits, you have people around, and those people might probably help you or may not help you. So, we want to make sure that those people help you as you implement your new habits. And hence, we have a special 2 hour slot for your parents. Yes. And you want to tell your parents, look, your children are going to implement some new habits, so you make sure that you help them implement those new habits, yeah, rather than becoming the roadblocks in experimenting the new habits. Yeah, so that's a special session for your parents, preparing your parent to help you as you implement your new habits. It's not about telling your parents, oh, your child is like that and their child is like this. Certainly not. It's more about telling your parent what they need to do in order to help you to achieve what you have planned for. So take a guess. What do you think? What could be the fee for this kind of a workshop? Just a number. Guess some number. Yes. Think. Some number. You've been attending some lot of workshops and you're paying some fee. So what may be the fee for this life-changing workshop? Yes. Okay. Now let me tell you what is our fee for this workshop. Our fee model is pioneering. We don't decide the fee. Yes, I repeat, we don't decide the fee and we don't have any fixed fee. We strongly believe that if there are 14, 15, 16, 20, 25 students in the class, and if they are all being given with the same learning in about 2 hours, every participant learns in their own capacity. And I cannot judge and I cannot make a simple, straightforward rule, a benchmark rule saying that, okay, all of you have learned this much and you pay this much. No, I cannot decide that. It's you who can decide how much you have learned in that 2 hours, and based on that, you decide the fee for yourself. Yes, you are empowered to make the decision of your own fee, and that too after the workshop. So, after the workshop, I'll share the bank details, and you can simply transfer your amount to that bank details. And I will not come back to you ever asking the question as why did you pay, what did you pay. Thank you so much for looking at this orientation, and I'm excited to talk to you. And remember, this is a teens workshop, so you will be also interacting with some young people. Yeah, as much as you'll be interacting with me, I'll be talking to your parents also, but there'll be young people who will be talking to you during the workshop. So typically, like my daughter, who is probably around age of 17, 18, and they will be talking to you during the workshop. So let's have some fun. I'm excited to see you in the workshop. Thank you so much.